Hey guys, Kyle, right back here to teach you guys a couple variations on Tic Tacs to precision using a wall and focusing on the opposite sides from left and right, and even doing 2 feet and going 1, 2, and focusing on a couple details like that. So real fast, I'm just going to demonstrate just a simple Tic Tac from both sides. Like so. So because the Tic Tac involves an in and outward momentum, you're going to focus on picking sides, and you can go left to right. And the most basic, easiest way I can think about progressing to it without a wall or a ledge is just to be on ground. Think about going left to right, and you want to bring your feet together as you go to both sides, not go like this. Because when you go here, you'll feel that your momentum stays centered, and you're not actually going from side to side. You're just kind of teeter-tottering in the middle. You want to make sure your momentum goes 100% and 100% out. So instead of starting with the wall, I'll actually start you guys with a ledge. When you're going from the ledge, you're going to basically think about going from this position as if you went into the wall, and you still bring your feet together, and you want to think about your momentum kind of circling up and out, and that's how you want it to be, because when you go up and out, then that means you're going to go down on the landing, which is going to make it easier to control the impact on your precision, because if you're going up and straight to the ledge, then you're going to land with momentum either being back, and if you land with your chest back on a precision, you're going to fall back. If you land with your chest forward on a precision, you're going to fall forward. But anytime you're on a ledge, if you're landing down, it's going to be much easier to control your balance. But any momentum coming forward or backwards is going to stop you. So think about bringing your feet together and driving your inside knee, which would be this one, up, and then turn it out to face the direction that you're going. Because if you're landing precision, you're not going to want to be landing it and unwinding. You want to be facing it 100% as you come down. So use this motion in and out to be your redirection of your momentum. And the best way to practice that on ground is to think about going like this with your knee, and as you come up and out, just turn your body to face the other side. So this way here. And on the other side, it's the exact same thing. Knee up and out. So if I was going from the wall, it would be an in, and I'd have to go up, and because it's a wall, I have to go higher. I don't want to go low, so you got to go up and out and turn to face the direction you're going. Because you're landing in a stopping point, you want to make sure everything before it is controlled. Really prepare you for that impact, making that easier. And you just want to practice this motion here, like that, and bringing your knees together and looking down before you come down. All this has to happen before you, or as you hit your peak rather. That way anytime you spin coming down, you spin looking at the ground, preparing for that impact. So up, out, together, and down. Now when it comes to taking 2 steps, it's going to get kind of tricky, because most folks will think, well, what foot do I take off first? The wall you're kicking off of is on your right side, use your right leg. The wall is on your left side, kick off your left leg. But when you're taking 2 steps, you're not going to think about stepping with the kicking leg and then kicking with the stepping leg, because you don't want to go cross body towards awkward. You want to be open so you can completely face it and bring everything together. That way you don't cross your body. And it's the same thing on the other side. If you're kicking off your left foot, go right foot first, then left. Here, step, then open. And the momentum in this is still going to be circular. So if you're taking 2 steps, that first step is going to go up, while that second step is going to bring you out. So the circular momentum stays steady. So if I go left to right, you go 1, 2 as you come out. So right side always finishes with the right, left, right, and then left side always finishes with the left, right, left. Now once you have all the Tic Tacs down pretty much, and you've progressed and you've landed here, for example, and then you've worked on landing, and you've 1 foot on, 1 foot off, really working on that, not hurting your knees in the landing, or if you're just following through over it, for example, just to see if you can make it over. However you choose to progress, there are a billion different ways that you can progress, but you can have a tendency to land really hard and get your ass really close to your heels. So you want to try to avoid that, just because it pulls a lot on that knee. All that pressure goes right in, and even though if you're young, because your body might still be recovering, you may not feel it quite yet, but if you train right now and get rid of those bad habits before, then it's too late. then you'll have a much longer career in parkour and free running, or tricking if you're a tricker. But when you land, what I think about doing is, besides landing downwards, I don't think about letting my butt go any lower than where my knees are. And that there is about a 90 degree. Another way of thinking about landing is when you're standing, you have shoulders above your hips, above your feet. Think about landing the exact same way. Gymnasts will often land like that. It's kind of the similar posture. They have shoulders above their hips, above their feet, all in that one post. And that's why a lot of free runners will land their precisions in that same pose. So you're dropping your weight and you're stopping. And if you don't know how to control your impact, then don't go for that Tic Tac precision yet. Just work on that landing. Start here, just practice jumping and working on controlling that impact. Work on not landing chest going too low. Work on not landing chest being too far back. Make sure you're focusing on your impact and your direction and how you're planting your feet and landing as light as a feather. And it does take time. Some things don't come right away, so it can be the issue where you may not get it today, but just still practice the basic movements, get the muscle memory in there. That way you're still training for it, so it's that much easier the next time you train, you go back to it, and then you might land it first try, or after a couple times of serious practices and working up to the progression, it's going to be easier to pull off. Thank you for watching, you guys. Hopefully this gave you guys great insight on the Tic Tacs and precisions. With nothing more to do, here's some slow-mos. Thanks for watching. Take care and stay positive.